Hi friends, welcome back to TogetherTime. I'm Mr. Mark. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm also glad that joining us again is our friend, Reverend Nancy. Say hi to Reverend Nancy.
Hi, everybody.
Now, Reverend Nancy, last time you told us a little bit about what you do in children's, but you also have a connection with the mission too, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, tell us about that.
That's a great place to work. I connect the children's ministry and the mission projects to the mission, and I'll bring over the hygiene kits that go to our homeless guests and that we use at Room in the Inn and that they give them weekly. And I also bring over the healthy snacks and the sack lunches that we give to our homeless guests and friends, and all sorts of other projects. And we're just really grateful for whatever the children bring over to us.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I know something that a lot of us are excited when we are able to meet back in person is to get to do those kinds of things to help people and to be connected with the mission. That's really important. I know it's important to a lot of you. And so thank you for being that connector with that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
My joy.
Absolutely. All right. Well, it's time for our theme today. And we're not just going to say it. Let's make it exciting. Let's do a drum roll, but this time let's do the drum roll with our feet. Let's get some big thunderous feet. Here we go. Rumble, 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 rumble. That's right. Our theme for today is different, and that reminds me of a Bible story. So we have our Bible, the book of God's love first. Let's sing the song. Here we go. This is the Bible, the book of God's love. This is the Bible, the book of God's love, written by people inspired from above. Oh, this is the Bible, the book of God's love. And this is one of my favorite stories. This is actually a story that was told by Jesus. This is the parable. This is the parable of the Good Samaritan. And in this story, there are some good things that happen and some sad things that happen. This is an amen, aw man story. Here's how it works. Here's your part. Listen carefully. Anytime you hear something that's good or exciting or wonderful that happens, say amen, like this.
Amen.
And whenever you hear anything sad or disappointing happen, say, aw man.
Oh, man.
So listen to me, watch Reverend Nancy, and here we go. One day, a man was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho.
Amen.
All of a sudden, a group of thieves jumped out. They hurt him and took everything he had, leaving him on the side of the road.
Oh, man.
Then a priest walked by. Surely he would help.
Amen.
But when the priest saw the injured man, he passed by on the other side of the road and went on his way.
Oh, man.
Next came a Levite. Levites were part of a priestly class who helped with certain religious duties. Surely he would help.
Amen.
But when the Levite saw the injured man, he too passed by on the other side of the road.
Oh, man.
Later came a Samaritan.
Amen.
But in Jesus' time, the Jewish people thought that Samaritans were too different to be liked or trusted.
Oh, man.
But the Samaritan was moved with pity and helped the injured man.
Amen.
The injured man was still in a great deal of pain.
Oh, man.
The Samaritan bandaged the man's wounds and put him on his own donkey to ride into town.
Amen.
And the Samaritan took the man to an inn and even paid for the man to be able to stay and eat and heal from his wounds.
Amen.
The Samaritan, the one who was the most different from the injured man, was the one who acted with the most kindness, like a good neighbor.
Amen.
So what happened to the man who was traveling? He was taken over by robbers, and they took all of his stuff, and they left him injured on the side of the road. And then What happened when the people who were closely connected with the church, the people we expect to help him, well, they kept on walking. It was the Samaritan. It was the one who was the most different, the one who was from someplace else, who stopped, who took care of him, who acted like a true neighbor. Think about a time when someone reached out to you with kindness to help you when you really needed it. How did that make you feel? Oh, do you hear that? Listen. That's the sound of the marvelous, the wonderful, maybe a little different kazoo, letting us know that once again it is time for
Joyful Noise, the portion of Together Time devoted to Psalm 100, verse 1. Make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. Let's find out what our joyful noise is today.
Come thou fount of every bless, tune my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never cease, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mountain fixed upon, mount of thy redeeming love.
Wow, that was great. We were expecting a joyful noise, and you gave us a whole song.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love how your different voices have come together to make something so inspiring.
And different is really important. You know, it's one of the things that makes music so much fun. And Taylor and I were thinking that we'd sing a song about being different. Do you want to join us, Murphy?
Oh, sure.
Great. Well, we'll start singing the song, and then we'll leave some spaces for you to fill in the next word.
But what if I don't know the next word?
We're pretty sure you'll know just what to sing when the time comes.
Okay. And, Mr. Clint, will you play that giant violin thingy when we sing?
Oh, actually, Murphy, that's not the right name.
Oh, sorry. What is the right name?
Guitar.
Guitar. Okay, got it. So, Mr. Guitar, will you play that giant violin thingy
Actually,
when we sing?
You got Mr. Clint's name right. The instrument is called a guitar.
Okay. Maybe we should just sing. And a one, and a two.
I don't have to be like you to like you. We each get to do things our own special way. I don't have to be like you to like you. We're friends though we're different as night and...
Oh. Is that where I'm supposed to sing?
Yes, right there. So let's try it again from that last line, okay?
Okay.
We're friends though we're different as night and...
Spaghetti.
Actually, I think you were supposed to sing day.
Oh. Why was I supposed to sing day?
Oh, well, Clint and Taylor sang night, and day is different than night.
Spaghetti's different than night, too.
Good point.
You don't have to be like me to like me. We each have our own song, there's room for us all. You don't have to be like me to like me. We're friends though we're different as short and...
Pajamas. What? Did I do something wrong?
No, not exactly. It's just that, Clint and Taylor sang short. I would have sung tall.
You would have sung tall, but we're different. So I sang pajamas.
Pajamas it is.
We don't have to be just like each other. We each have our own dreams that help us to grow. We don't have to be just like each other. We're friends though we're different as top and
Ice cream. Thank you, Taylor and Clint, for sharing that song. What'd you think about my part?
It was different.
And that's a good thing, right?
Yes.
And now we come to snack time, where we get to sit with one of our TogetherTime friends and have a snack. This has been Snack Time. Tune in next week to sit down and have a snack with another TogetherTime friend.
Hi, movers and shakers. Today we're going to make up our own jam using found objects. First, we have to go on a found sound safari to find things we can use for instruments.
And remember, as Professor Science Pants would say, nothing breakable, sharp, or otherwise dangerous.
Listen to the sound I found in this 5-gallon water bottle.
And here's the sound that I found putting beads into a plastic bottle. And here is Mr. Mark with us. Do you have a found sound?
He's playing those measuring cups with a stick.
Let's all play together. And movers and shakers, if you have a found sound at home, join us.
You know, when we all play the exact same rhythm, it gets kind of boring.
It does. What if we all played our instruments and we played a different rhythm, but they fit together all in one jam?
Great! And movers and shakers, please join us. You can watch and play along with any one of us, or you can add your own rhythm. Let's jam. That was fun.
The different sound and the different rhythms really made a difference.
Thanks for joining us, movers and shakers. And remember, keep singing,
Keep moving,
and keep believing in the power of God's love.
Bye.
Hi, friends. Welcome back. Okay, so we're exploring differences. And you know, sometimes people will say, well, we're different on the outside, but on the inside, we're all the same. But is that really true? I mean, think about it. Can we be different on the inside too? I mean, there's some people who are introverts and some people who are extroverts, which means that we can all like people, but sometimes we do different things to kind of recharge our batteries. Like, Reverend Nancy, I know you like to go to parties, right?
I love parties. Go early and stay late.
Yep, and be around a bunch of people.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I'm different. I like to go late and leave early and then get under a blanket and read a book. And those are differences on the inside. And we can like different things like reading books or listening to music. Like, what's your favorite kind of music?
I like classic rock.
And I like classic rock, but what I really love is classical music. It's my favorite in the whole world. And those are differences on the inside. And that's just it. We can be different on the inside and the outside. We don't have to be like each other to like each other. We can be different, and that's okay. Because you know what? God made all of us, and God made us different on purpose. And that brings us to our prayer, which is a prayer about differences. And this is a body prayer, where when I'll say something, maybe we can touch it or do a body motion, all right? Loving God, you made each one of us with different hair, different skin, different smiles, different hopes, different dreams. The one thing that's the same is you made us. You made all of us. Thank you for differences. Amen. Do not be afraid.
Do not be afraid.
God is with you.
God is with you.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go.
God is there.
God is there.
Do not be afraid.
Do not be afraid.
God is with you.
God is with you.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go.
God is there.
God is there.
Reverend Nancy, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. And friends, thank you so much for being with us. And remember, differences are wonderful. That's how God made this world. Keep being different. Be you. It's exactly what the world needs. Bye-bye.